right, welcome to Raising Funds for World Domination, day number 284. So for today's daily update, there are once again no updates on the anticipated appeal of the LTB ruling. There is one new sponsored block type remaining in the store. There's another block type that was purchased that I still need to add to the game. And today I continued working on the next long form video. And today was another productive day. And at this point I'm thinking maybe 1 or 2 more days. So picking up from where we left off. So let's make sure it works again. There's no regressions. Oh, look at that. There is a regression. Good thing I tested that before wasting time. Where is the error? It would be something in my code. Failed to call unclose method. Oh, it's already shutting down here. Or maybe that's from the restart. Oh wait, maybe that's... Oh, I think it's an exception on shutting down. It's not shutting down gracefully, but it starts up gracefully. Failed to call on close. What happens if I do that again? I think it's just an exception on the shutdown or the restart, but I try to avoid having those because it gets confusing looking for exceptions in the logs. I try to run with clean logs. Interesting, no exceptions. Okay, maybe it's just a transient thing. I won't focus on that now. Okay, multiplayer is working. Right, single player works. Okay, I think I can start the generalization that I wanted to do all along. So maybe I'll try to start with the server. Rarpy Dar says I'm back. How's it going? And Orthoplex64, how's it going? Thumbs up, excellent. GR Danny says hello there. How's it going? When and where will multiplayer be available? The where will be, there's a Git repo for the project. There's a link in the description. I've been working on it bit by bit every day. The first version of the multiplayer probably won't be very impressive. It'll be kind of just the bare bones to get it working. As for the when, I don't know. I have to. I'm getting closer every day. I'm making it work in a fairly general way, so I can be like connected to make it easier for testing too. So I can do like effectively like a like I can test both multiplayer clients in one run of the game at once, so I can be connected to like even a single and a local world at the same time, a local and a remote world at the same time. I'm decent. Withdraw from my course, but now I want to go back. And I want so if it is possible. How about you? I'm pretty good. I had a productive day today. So How are you going to get $10 billion? Not 10 billion, 12 billion. Does the project have any dependencies? The dependencies are all on the POM file. So I guess this is it for dependencies. And then I think you need make installed and maybe C++ or a C++ compiler, I think. How much out of the 12 billion have you gotten? I'd say probably it's been close to like $3,000 or so since the start of the series. Obviously it's slowed down quite a bit. In the last, ever since day 200, things slowed down, or day 100 or so. If you got it, it wouldn't tell us so we can get another 12. I wouldn't do that, to be honest. What percent of the money spent in your Shopify store goes to you? It's close to 100%. I guess it depends how you break it down. It's actually Shopify is charging me like $50 a month just to host it. So for the last little bit, I think last month was like a negative $10. I think I only had like $40 of revenue. I think Shopify takes like, I don't know, some single digit percent. So it's most of it goes to me. What does it mean to make a CPU out of rocks? I don't know, but what does it mean to you to make a CPU out of rocks? Means RUP. I don't know what that means. What do you like to eat? Today I ate some Brussels sprouts. CPU rock. Yep, that's where they come from rocks. Bro's got a warning? Oh yeah, it's I have a warning every stream there. But it seems to be okay. So I may make the thing that actually launches the server in here. My warning, it's for, it just says like the current stream's bitrate is low or something, but it's, I don't know, I never really have latency or quality problems. Actually the screen, it's kind of a low resolution, but that's actually because the monitor output is low. Did 37-year-old broke loser get evicted? Your latest video? Yes. That was the last one that I posted. What are the specs of your PC? This PC is just an old PC. Actually, I'm not even sure what the specs are. It's kind of slow. I guess it's got a... total memory, what is that? Is that 5 gigs? Yeah, it's just an old used laptop I had laid around. You're rich? $6,000? What do you mean, 6,000? Purified to 99.999999 polysilicon metal. Do you watch any comedy or stand-up? Sometimes. There's clips and stuff that come up in my YouTube recommendations I see sometimes. Because I don't have any specific comedians that I watch on a regular basis. I like this video, so-called How to Make a CPU. Got most viewed over years made out of rocks. Yeah, it is my most viewed video. I forget how much it's at. It's in like, what was it, 18 million or something last time I looked? Okay, I think I can make this work. Wash away the leftover photoresist. You should make a CPU from scratch. That's a good idea. I think I will. What do you watch on YT? I don't know, lots of random stuff. I guess I think it's a common thing that you don't watch the things necessarily that you're that are like. I guess a lot of the stuff I watch is probably different than the content that I create. I don't know, it varies depending on what I'm interested in that time. Science and technology stuff. Various stuff that gets recommended. I guess there's a few financial channels. I don't know, it just take too long to list. It is indeed a good idea. Yes. Sherbet Cookies Reacts says hello. How's it going? How do we take over the world? That's a good question. There's a link in the description with full details of my world domination plans. If we create a big enough community, we start making art, then buy the art between USTO, the price increases so we can sell it. Is that some kind of crypto thing? What's your favorite Linux command today? I don't know. There's so many to choose from. The SSH command is a pretty useful command. Did you hear about High Guard? I actually don't even know what that is. SSH is developed by OpenBSD team, so it's kind of really a BSD command that they can do Linux people use that's been ported over. I don't actually know. I don't know the detailed history of it, but I would believe that claim. A lot of the when I was going through the core utils, I found that there's two competing. I think I even talked about this in a video, but I forgot what the content was. I think in my video on the print env command. Yeah, the env command and the print env command are like two different versions of the BSD one and I forget the other major lineage. And the reason that we have two commands to print the environment is just because there was like competing implementations that were slightly different. And for backwards compatibility, we just support both. It's a game that just came out, 3v3 hero shooter with rideable mounts. It had 90k players on launch day. Only 11k a few days later. Yeah, I think that's it's extremely common to put stuff out and then it goes viral and then falls off later. Now you've got 98% concentrated silicon dioxide purified to 99.9% silicon dioxide purified to 99.999999 polysilicon metal. Put the polysilicon ingots into a crucible. that'll launch the server. Heat the silicon ingots to 1,698 degrees Kelvin. That would nice to add a boss fight with the dragon. Once you finish the game. I guess maybe we could add something like that. That's kind of outside of the domain of what I'm thinking of now, but it's not impossible. Has daily live streaming helped your channel metrics? I would say no. I think it may actually hurt. It was very confusing because so it seemed like maybe there was some growth initially. So I did, I don't know, like maybe 80 something live streams, and then I decided to be more careful, so I turned off monetization in the live streams, because when you monetize, you have to pledge that you don't have any inappropriate content. But with in the stream, I can't guarantee that. And the actual revenue, the ad revenue from streaming is literally like zero. I make like 2 cents per stream, and then it never gets views after. It's almost all from super chats or memberships. So I turned monetization off, and I think that really hurt the channel, because it seemed like just having it monetized, even if it doesn't make money, helps. It makes other videos on the channel get views. So I turned monetization on the streams, and that almost immediately, now I don't know if it's coincidence, the channel metrics were really good the next month. Maybe it was coincidence, but the next month, that trend did not continue. So, the other thing is, so they added in monetization ads automator thing, so it like automatically figures out what's appropriate. So yeah, I think well, I don't know. I only do like a day. I only do an hour of live streaming. And honestly, it's not very interesting content. I think it's also, I need the combination of streaming and putting out new content. Because if I put out a new video, people watch the video, and then while they're watching the video, they'll see, oh, they're live, and then they click on it and come here. You two might consider your streams off topic. Not sure. This is the stuff I do. I write code. I don't sit around reacting to stuff all day. Now, do some homoepitaxy, heteroepitaxy, pseudoepitaxy, diffusion doping, copper interconnects. Who's your target audience? That's a good question. I started my business back in 2014 because I thought there was a market demand for small businesses that wanted software engineering development and expertise building websites and stuff. And of course, to get the word out about the business, I have to market some way. And I found the most effective way to market was in creating online content like blogs and stuff like that. But I thought that that might build an audience with my target customer, but it seemed more that the actual market demand, like the market demand that I thought existed for software development services for small business, does not exist. But there's a lot of people out there, like college students, people who just want to learn about programming. So there's just an enormous audience for the number of people who want to know about programming and are interested in technology is much larger than the number of people who have like a legitimate demand for software engineering services. So I kind of just followed the money and kept producing more content for a technical audience, and that led me to this point. So I guess the target audience is anyone who watches videos about engineering. He only sits around reacting stuff for 1 hour a day. Where the stuff is our chats. Yep. There may be a market for coding streams on Twitch. I think T-sodding started there. I have. It is on my to-do list to look into multi-streaming a bit more. There's I have a long list of things that I need to work on. I need to look into multi-streaming. For that, I should ideally probably have some more hardware, and then also need to look into the solution for multi-streaming, a trustworthy solution for it. I could actually start using AI coding. I've not tested that out yet. Oh, look, I subscribed. Excellent. Also, YouTube is not a good platform for streaming. Twitch is, in general, better. Yeah, I kind of wonder about the economics of it. I think probably I don't know, unless they're getting money some other way. They're probably losing money on the average stream. That's probably why they don't promote it. Twitch is easier. Everyone is streaming. Yeah, I have an account on there. If you can follow me on Twitch, but actually I was going to do a test stream. Like, it's another thing on the to-do list. There's too many things. There's too many things I can try and do. But all of them don't really move the needle that much. But I gotta focus on the bigger impact stuff. Okay, that might allow for what I need. So that should put the thread launching inside of this block manager thread collection class. Okay, let's see if that works in the single player case. I'm a CPU rock fan. I subscribed. Excellent. Thank you very much. What is the bigger impact stuff? Long form videos? Yeah, the long form videos. Long form videos are where basically all of the money comes from on my channel. Like some of my shorts. Like I have some. I don't know if you've seen that one. How I became dangerous. The shorts video. That one was a lot of work. A lot of people really liked it. So I think that would be like among bigger impact, higher quality. It's good for if people like the video, people will remember it, and then they'll be more likely to buy merch and stuff, and as opposed to just like if you just maximize for views, like if I just make car crash compilation videos, or even now with AI, you could just like use AI to generate car crash videos and stuff and get like 1 million views. But the problem is if you do that, you waste it one day. Like that's going to work until it doesn't. People will kind of mine that niche until it's completely gone. So I think YouTube, people subscribe to things on people want real human beings on YouTube, so. But yeah, the shorts revenue is like maybe made like a, I don't know, couple. Well, I guess I would say the average shorts video is made like $2 or $3. I do have a couple that made like a couple $100. I think my the one on magnetic core memory, that one maybe is made like, I can't remember how many views that has. I think it had several million, but it's probably only made like a couple $100. Have you tried blackmailing your evil landlord? That's a lot of work. And it's also illegal and stuff. Yeah, you gotta like find information and stuff, and I mean even I mean, we already won the case in the court, so the for now anyway, the tenancy, the eviction thing, so that they stated their intention to appeal. They presumably filed an appeal like almost immediately, and so that was like a week after in October, and then I think it was November 13th or something, I got papers through my mail slot from them saying that they want to appeal, and with some like generic, they said they're going to claim that the adjudicator made an error, but they didn't say what the error was, and there's also no case number. And I got a letter from the tenant board saying the tenant board was served. They're escalating it above the tenant board to divisional court. So I don't know. I have no idea how long it takes to even start an appeal. But anyway, for now, it's still here. 105. If the goal is to frighten tenants and create uncertainty, the cost of the lawsuit appeal is small against any tenants that can FUD out there. Yeah. Yeah, I can't imagine it really costs that much to appeal. It's probably like a lawyer probably charge you less than a couple thousand. Okay, I don't think that's necessary anymore. Okay, that's one step toward generalizing the server-client model. So that's the single-player client working with now. Let's see if the server will work. Okay, that launched. Let's make sure the client can actually connect to it. All right, excellent. All right, that is one small incremental improvement for tonight. So the idea will be to generalize both of these. So we're going to have this like world connection wrapper class. So for the single player client, this will be a database block world connection. And then a client, so we'll have a similar method like block manager thread collection. Like I'll have make or get authorized block world connection. And for that, you will pass in a client ID, which is the ID number of your authorized client. So just like 1 or 2. Sister killed my dad. That's a pretty random thing to comment. That's unfortunate. Yeah, question mark. That's my thought. Yeah, so the I'll have a similar maker creation method from the for the block model, for the block manager thread collection that creates the clients, and then the client class won't be in here anymore. It'll be I'll have the block world connection and the authorized block world connection. Have you considered running the shutdown command on your landlord? I have not. That'll be it. That'll be it for tonight's stream. We'll pick things up again tomorrow for day 285. All right, have a good night, guys.